With Werner for our book club, and we're coming off of a heavy one, but so good, Kyle.
It was
The women.
Kristen Hanna is one of my favorites because
too.
she's so good.
Yeah.
And you just keep going.
I know.
And then you're going, oh, is it ever going to get better?
No, and a lot of times it doesn't, and that's what's I think frustrating but beautiful about Kristen Hanna is a lot of times it doesn't get better.
Yeah.
I remember I read this one I think last year, and I remember I had to take a break in the middle because it's heavy.
Yeah, when you get to part 2, you go, because the first part, dealing with the war, and you're, she's in, combat because they don't call it that, and that's where the second half comes in, and she's such a powerful writer, and the characters are so good.
I mean, you feel like you're there, and she's a nurse, and it's gruesome and it's graphic, but it really kind of puts you there.
Yeah.
You picked this one because it was a bestseller for 2024.
It was our bestseller at the store, not local. I always like to say not local because the local books sell like crazy.
Yeah, right.
But of our novels and things like this, this sold, and not even by like, oh, it was close with another. Not even, this was the bestseller by far. And I get it.
Yeah, I know. And it is so beautiful, and you're hoping for that like redeeming, uplifting ending, and you just don't get it. But it really, shows you what women who were in war came back to right alongside those who fought in the Vietnam War.
And our assistant manager, Shar, always says this with Kristen Hanna books when she recommends them to people, is that they always end as hopeful as they can.
Yeah.
So it's never like, oh, it's always one of those where you go, yeah, this is about as good as she could end this book. And I think what I love in a book that captures kind of an underserved part of history, something people haven't really talked about. And that's what this book does really, really well. This is a part of history that we don't talk about, Vietnam in general, but also specifically the women in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And gosh, it was good.
And I always think when I'm reading her books, how much research she did. And she says, in interviews that she reads and interviews for these, and you can tell.
Yeah,
All right.
Working hard.
Amazing. So that was January's read. So if you didn't get a chance, of course, we recommend it. Go read The Women.
And we have copies at the store, so that's good.
Great.
Because I knew people would want it.
But this is February's read, Good Dirt. Unveil it for us, Kyle. I love the cover here. It's beautiful. So tell us a little bit about this and why you chose it.
So this was a pick. Charmaine Wilkerson is a fantastic writer. She's great. So this is a family saga that kind of traces this family, kind of generationally from really slavery to present day.
Okay.
And there's a home invasion at the very beginning of the story, and the main character, Ebby, her brother is shot and killed in this home invasion, and this family heirloom, this jar, is destroyed, okay? And the jar becomes pretty much a character throughout the story, as much as all the people are, right? And what I love that she does is she keeps teasing, there's something written on the jar. There's something written on the jar. She doesn't tell you until the last page.
Oh, I love that.
And it is so powerful.
And I imagine we're honoring Black History Month with this. I know you like to keep it on theme, which we also love. So read along with us. This is really what the Blue Couch Book Club is all about, reading together, chatting on Facebook, and then meeting right here on your TVs the first Thursday of every month. Go find Good Dirt at Werner Books. I would assume you have some copies in store?
We do, yep. They are ready to go.
Great. We love it. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You too.
Thanks for being here. We'll be right back.